Hi everyone, welcome to yet another interesting lesson. We have a nice question over here. We are asked to find the value of x from this expression 729 to the power of x to the power of 2 equal to x to the power of 54. What is the value of x? Our question implies 729 to the power of x power of 2 equal to x to the power of 54. We approach this question with three methods. First on the list of the method is this exponential approach. So here what we do first is to simplify this. We have 3. This can be simplified as 3 to the power of 6, and that is into bracket to the power of x to the power of 2 equal to x to the power of 54. So here we can use this identity to simplify this. So if we have base a to the power of m in bracket to the power of n, we can express it as base a to the power of n mn. So our next step becomes 3 to the power of 6x squared equal to x to the power of 54. Here we multiply the exponents with 1 over 6. So we have 3 to the power of 6x squared into bracket 1 over 6 equal to x to the power of 54 into bracket 1 over 6. So here this 6 we cancel out with this 6, and we are now left with 3 to the power of x squared equal to x to the power of 54 over 6. And this can also be simply expressed as 3 to the power of x squared equal to x. This 54 at the exponent can be simplified as 9 multiplied by 6 then over 6, such that this 6 we cancel out with this 6. So we are now left with 3 to the power of x squared equal to x to the power of 9. Now we go ahead again and multiply the exponent of the both sides with 1 over x squared. So and that gives us 3 to the power of x squared multiplied by 1 over x squared equal to x to the power of 9 into bracket 1 over x squared. And from here this x squared we cancel out with this x squared. So we have 3 equal to 9, 3 equal to x to the power of 9 over x squared. Now we go ahead and multiply the exponent by, don't forget we have 1 over here. We multiply the exponent by 1 over 9. So we have 3 to the power of 1 into bracket 1 over 9 equal to x to the power of 9 over x squared into bracket 1 over 9. So here we have this to be equal to 3 to the power of 1 over 9 equal to this 9. We cancel out with this 9. So we have x to the power of 1 over x squared. So having gotten to this stage, from this expression, we consider this. We have base of a to the power of 1 over a squared equal to base of b to the power of 1 over b squared. This can simply be expressed as equating the bases together. So we have this to be written as a equal to b. So this makes us to conclude that x will be equal to 3 will be equal to x, which implies that x equal to 3 for the first method. For the second method, our question implies 729 to the power of x squared equal to x to the power of 54. So we apply first here the sixth root on both sides of the expression. We have 6 roots of 729 x squared equal to 6 root of x to the power of 54. So from this step, we consider this identity. Nth root of a to the power of m is equal to nth root of a into bracket to the power of m. So considering this identity, we can now put our next step in the form of 6 root of 729 into bracket x squared equal to 6 root of x into bracket to the power of 54. Now we simplify this expression in this radical 729. 6 root to the 6th root of 3 to the power of 6 will now be into bracket to the power of x squared, then 6 root of x to the power of 54, which is also given as 6 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 6. So this 6, we go with this 6 roots, and we have 3 to the power of x squared for the left hand side, while for the right hand side as well, this 6, we go with this 6 roots. So we are now left with x to the power of 9. So from here we have 3 to the power of x squared equal to x to the power of 9. Now we can simplify the right hand side. So we have 3 to the power of x squared equal to x to the power of 3 squared. So from this expression, so we can now compare the base. Compare base. So we compare the base and the exponent together. So comparing this base and the exponent, we have that 3 will be equal to x, or x equal to 3. So for the exponent as well, we have x squared to be equal to 3 squared. So if we apply square roots on both sides, we have x squared equal to square root of 3 squared. Square root of x squared equal to square root of 3 squared. So this square root will cancel out with this square, while this will also cancel out with this, and we are left with x equal to 3 for the second method. So we are left with x equal to 3. Now for the third method, we have from our question 729 to the power of x squared equal to x to the power of 54. So here we apply the natural log of both sides. So we have natural log of 729 to the power of x squared equal to natural log of x to the power of 54. Now from here we have this identity of natural log of a to the power of b can be written as b natural log of a. Now we apply this identity to our previous step over here to get our next step to be equal to x squared natural log of 729 equal to 54 natural log of x. Now we can divide both sides by 54x squared. 54x squared, 54x squared. So here we have that 54 we cancel out with 54, and x squared we go with x squared at the left hand side. So we are now left with natural log of 729 over 54 equal to natural log of x over x squared. So if we simplify the numerator at the left hand side, so we have natural log of 3 to the power of 6 over 54 equal to natural log of x over x squared, and this can come down to the base as well, this exponent. So we have 6 natural log of 3 over 54 equal to natural log of x over x squared. This implies that 6 natural log of 3 over 9 multiplied by 6 equal to natural log of x over x squared. This is cancel out with this, so we have natural log of 3 over 9 equal to natural log of x over x squared. So we can rewrite this as 1 over 9 natural log of 3 equal to 1 over x squared natural log of x. So from both sides we take natural log of both sides to base e. We have base e to the power of natural log of 9, then natural log of 3 equal to 1 over base e to the power of natural log of x, then multiplied by natural log of x. So here we can now apply this identity, which implies if we have 1 over a, we can write it as a to the power of minus 1. Now from here we can apply this to have our next step to become, so this become this term, and this term now becomes natural log of 3 e to the power of minus natural log of 9 equal to natural log of x e to the power of minus natural log of x. Now let's write that as e to the power of natural log of 3 to the power of natural log of 3 power 2, then natural log of 3 equal to e to the power of minus natural log of x squared, then natural log of x. From this expression, this exponent can also come down. Likewise, this will come down. So we have e to the power of minus 2 natural log of 3 natural log of 3 equal to e to the power of minus 2 natural log of x natural log of x. From this step, we can multiply both sides by minus 2. So we have minus 2 e to the power of minus 2 natural log of 3 natural log of 3 equal to minus 2 e to the power of minus 2 natural log of x, then natural log of x. Now here we can now apply the Lambert W function. Considering the Lambert W function, so we can rewrite this expression as minus 2 natural log of 3 e to the power of minus 2 natural log of 3 equal to minus 2 natural log of x e to the power of minus 2 natural log of x. So when we apply the Lambert W function here, we have that our value for a here will be minus 2 natural log of 3 for the left hand side. Then for the right hand side, we have minus 2 natural log of x. And that will now become, by the application of Lambert W function, minus 2 natural log of 3 to the power of minus 2 natural log of 3. Close the bracket. Then Lambert W function of minus 2 natural log of x e to the power of minus 2 natural log of x. So we close the bracket. So then that becomes minus 2 natural log of 3 for the left hand side, and the right hand side becomes minus 2 natural log of x. Now what we now need to do is to cancel out this minus 2 from both sides, and we are left with natural log of 3 equal to natural log of x. So we cancel out the natural log, then we have 3 equal to x, or x equal to 3. So that proves an demonstration of 3 methods to solve this nice expression. So don't forget all these tips to solve this for the value of x. Don't forget these tips to solve the value of x. So master it in case you come across similar question, so you'll be confident to tackle the question on your own, and we see in another interesting lesson. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, share the video to your loved ones. Let's grow this channel together. Subscribe, like, and share. Comment below what's your opinion about this method, these three methods. I will meet in another nice lesson. Bye for now.